Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Peglin. In the last episode, we started another Cruciball challenge and we managed to get through the forest without too much issue, apart from losing all of our orbs. So we gave up all of our orbs, our initial orbs, for the Orboros, which is a super powerful orb. Has persist, so it doesn't get used all that much. It has echo. It's really powerful. We fully upgraded it. We also got a bunch of stones from an event, including some level 3s. We have a Bramble, a Neck Orbmancer, and a Poltergeist, plus a bunch of items that give us a lot of refreshes. And just in general, we have a pretty powerful build so far. Kind of focused around refreshing the board to gain health and to have more damage. So yeah, all things considered, I think we're in a good spot, so we're going to continue on. This is the level 1 Cruciball challenge, so stones, we started with more stones, doesn't matter because we lost them all, but all stones get -1 crit damage, so yeah, we got to deal with that. But let's get back into this, and we have the wall. The wall is kind of terrifying. The wall can be very difficult to fight. But we're gonna have to do something. So yeah, we have the soldiers, and all things considered, we just need to get some damage down, and presumably, yeah, we're gonna be able to refresh the board. We have just a level 3 stone does 712. That is a lot of damage, and this first soldier is probably, well, his shield's really dead. Unfortunately, not him. Luckily, we have the Poltergeist, which this is going to do a lot of damage to everything. This pierces through enemies and attacks all enemies. So assuming we can get some good damage, yeah, this is gonna be great. It also passes through pegs. I keep confusing orbs and pegs, but it passes through pegs whenever it's traveling upwards. But yeah, those guys are all dead. Spooky. So we just have this guy left. We can completely whiff that shot on the bomb, and there we go. We hit the bomb finally. We got crits, and that should be the fight. It is. Just gotta wait for it to end at this point. There we go. Alright, so not too bad. We can upgrade an orb, and we're gonna actually upgrade our Poltergeist, making it more powerful because it attacks everything. Now, I didn't look at the map too closely. There is a single treasure over here. And then we're going to want to go down the right side. So do we want bosses, or do we want just flat out treasure? I think let's try to go to the left. And we're going to go right instead. Navigation is hard. This isn't too bad. We're still going to get a relic. We just have more fights, but that's perfectly fine, especially when we have the Poltergeist first thing to do a bunch of damage to all these guys, and then we can presumably maybe hit a bomb. No, we're just gonna annihilate him. Get a crit. Come on, just hit the bomb. There we go. Everything on this screen is dead, and then the next guy is going to come out and immediately get rocked. Cool. Let's continue upgrading orbs. We're going to upgrade our Poltergeist one last time, and we don't really have much of a choice here, so let's just get down. That is sometimes, I don't know why navigation in this game can be so tricky at times, but it is. So we have a bunch of soldiers, and that's about it. So health is not going to be too much of a problem because we have so many refreshes, and our cookie gives us heal 2 every time the board is refreshed, which is nice. I like that. That is a very powerful thing, just because you're going to naturally refresh the board pretty often, to be honest. So let's just try to do as much damage as we can. Now this can target any enemy. Let's actually target you. And it can only hit pegs we've already hit and bombs, which is very weird. I don't know how you can get crits on that, but next up is the Bramble. And hopefully we can start getting some good damage, but not yet. Alright, so the not the Poltergeist, that is the next orb. The Orboros is very powerful. We're going to be doing how much damage? 57 damage right off the bat with this thing. I love it. But we really need to hit a refresh. Alright, let's hit this and try to bounce. No, well, it kind of worked. I just want to get close to a refresh so that we can potentially hit one. But there's a couple bombs, so that should help a lot. And crit, if we could hit a bomb, that would be awesome. But instead, we're just going to annihilate that guy's shield. 119 damage though, so if we can once again hit a bomb, nope, not gonna happen. Alright, now we have the orb that will just kind of destroy everything, but unfortunately there's only one guy left to hit, so oh well. Let's upgrade. Let's see, what does this do? Can target any enemy, just gets more powerful. I don't know how to get crits on that though. The Bramble will do more damage, so let's go ahead and upgrade the Bramble. And I want to go to the right. The right would be best, because it would give us one extra... Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Navigation is hard. It would give us one extra space to have things. And I've never seen this guy before. This is a wizard, presumably. Not bad damage right off the bat. We hit a refresh, hit 2 bombs. I mean, we could always, if we hit a crit, it might do a lot. Nope. Alright. I can dream. A crit might have been enough to just remove him. So that is whatever. He's just standing over there. Looks like he's just going to use magic attacks against us. That's fine. All of our stuff is just really powerful. And every refresh, we get more powerful. We get healed, which is always nice. So, 300 damage. He has Bulwark, his armor that protects HP. Damage taken will reduce Bulwark first. Will only damage HP if the damage is greater than Bulwark. Okay. That's fine. It's whatever. This might be it. Nope. Close. Not quite. So we just need to do like 30-ish damage and he should be dead. We can heal a little bit. Awesome. Interesting wizard. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Neck Orb-mancer and Powder Collector so we get more bombs. Previously thrown bombs can now be refreshed but deal less damage. Or more pegs hit convert. Well, we're going to be refreshing a lot. So let's get that so we get more pegs. So we get more bombs. I think that'll be the better way. Our build is heavily based on refresh. And I'd love it if we can get the thing that gives us crits. So, another strange mirror. You stumble on a strange mirror with shadows flickering in the reflection. You're drawn closer and closer to your noses. Nearly... Ooh, touching the glass. The shadows are speaking a language you've never heard before, but you understand their offer. Duplicate all the orbs or duplicate a random orb. So this mirror is yellow. The mirror that we encountered in the last episode in the forest was purple, and it removed all the orbs, but gave us an Ouroboros. We could duplicate all of them, and honestly, we have not that many orbs. We have very powerful orbs, so I'm going to duplicate them all. You feel a large transfer of energy from the mirror, and all of your orbs have duplicated. Awesome. That is really good, because we have very powerful orbs. As you're running your hand down the corridor wall, you discover an entrance to a small passageway. So that will randomize where we go. I don't want that. We're just going to continue. I would like to kind of keep on the path that I'm on, and we'll go from there. So you're walking down a hall when a pack of brick slime start to smash down around you. They seem pretty careless, and you think you can trick them into smashing themselves to bits, or you can try to fight them at a distance. I don't really want 3 more stones, so let's go ahead and fight them. And that just makes a battle. And the Poltergeist is going to be very powerful here. And we hit a crit, and all these guys are immediately dead. Unfortunately, we hit a lot of bombs. And if we could hit some more bombs, that would be really good. Wow. That is 1,000 damage. Unfortunately, it's wasted on these guys. Oh, that's fine. The Neck Wardmancer. Let's go ahead and hit bombs. That'll work. And the next guy will come out. We can throw brambles. I don't know if the brambles work on these guys because they jump. They don't necessarily walk. This first guy is going to be stuck, and the other one's not even going to be close, so that is really weird. It's so weird to think to hit the things you've already activated. But it does create more bombs, which is neat. This is a weird orb. I don't know how much I like it, but it is useful. Alright. Aw, we almost killed him. Okay. Ouroboros. Finish the job. It does 126 damage right off the bat. Alright. Alright, the Nosferatu got a new orb design. So that is... this is healing. I don't really want it. It does a lot of negatives. Heals you and damages the target for 1 times the amount healed. Deals 15 unblockable self-damage when fired. And self-damage increases by 7 this battle. That's really bad for us. The Warhammer has dents and overflow, so it's heavy overflows. We saw that last time. And this is the concentration. So only hits, refreshes. Okay, so it doesn't hit normal pegs. It only hits refreshes, crits, and bombs. Pierces through everything else. Let's go with the Warhammer. Why not? Overflow is actually kind of nice because it does a lot more. If you do a lot of damage, which we usually do, it will sometimes take out the next enemy. Like, it's just powerful. But I want to go to the question mark, and then we're going to go to the other one. So you find yourself looking at 2 identical altars, each with a perfect location to place an orb. Place an orb on an altar to duplicate it, or just leave. Let's go ahead and duplicate. Oh, can I get to choose? We're going to duplicate an Ouroboros. Why wouldn't we? Another level 3 Ouroboros appears on the matching altar. You scoop it up and continue on your way. Alright. So, let's just go to the right. And we'll get a treasure chest, and then we can go to the boss fight next. So what are we going to get? Short fuse. Bombs detonate in 1 hit. I will gladly take that. That is awesome. And then we get to go for a boss fight. Which means another relic once we beat this. And we get another relic at the end of this little stretch. So we have a mini wall. Walls are very dangerous. This one not as much. But the one that we're going to be going to for the final boss can kill us in 1 hit. It's pretty awful. They have a lot of HP, but I don't think it's going to matter with our Ouroboros. We're going to do a lot of damage. We have so many refreshes. Should be a good time. We have 3 Ouroboros. That is ridiculous. Alright, so 1300. This is going to do 77 damage right off the bat. It'd be nice if we could hit some crits, but this time is a nope. Now it's going to start off with 94 damage. And I still want to hit a crit, but okay. Not too bad. 800 damage left. Let's see if we can't hit this crit. Nope. I am bad at aiming apparently today. But a refresh. And we have 3 more uses of this. Honestly, most of our deck is just Ouroboros. We use them so often, like, they get used for so many times. They have such high persist. And they just do so much damage, it doesn't even matter. That should be almost the fight. We don't even have to hit anything. We just do 210 damage right off the bat. So we just gotta wait for this to land, and we won this fight. I think that it's not so much the persist that's so good with the Ouroboros. It has persist, so you don't have to reload as much, because when you first get this, it should be the only orb you have. We got lucky and had another one. What does this do? Ooh, it destroys shields in a hit. We'll upgrade that. Why not? Knife's Edge. Every shot is a crit when fired below 30% health. Not bad. Or orbs receive +1/+2 for every following connected orb of the same type. Okay. Sure, why not? I don't know how useful that'll be, but why not? But yeah, we hit the flames. Typically, when you get an Ouroboros, the persist is kind of what's important because it should be the only orb you have in your deck. But the Echo is what makes it so powerful. Plus, it just has high base stats to begin with. And we have... yeah, we have the stone brick guys, the thwomps, the thwimps, whatever you want to call them. Whatever Mario term you want to use. We can heal, we can bomb everything. And yeah, this is just... We do a lot of damage. This is nice. I like this build so far. We still have 4 more uses of this Ouroboros, and it's going to start off with 117 damage. That was a very high bounce. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the damage on the side, and the next one is going to use even more damage. I wish it had overflow. We did get hit, but oh well. What's the Echo going to give us this time? 351. Yeah. This thing can be very, very powerful, and is probably going to be how we beat most of the bosses, just by getting crits and doing a ton of damage. We just need, honestly, we hit a bomb and we're done. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That is the battle. We can go get our relic, and then we can go fight the boss. Eventually. It will take a little bit for this to fall to the bottom, but that's fine. I'll take another refresh. That gives us a little bit more healing. Alright, so new orbs. We have Infern Orb, which does self-damage, but decent damage, lighter than other orbs, so it kind of floats. Destroys bombs in 1 hit, doesn't matter, we already do that. Destroys shields in 1 hit, that's kind of nice, but it does do 2 self-damage. Mem Orb deals additional damage for every peg hit. Can target any enemy, can only be used once per battle. That's not a bad thing. And then the Shock Absorber deals more damage for every bomb hit. You know, honestly, I think we're going to go with the Mem Orb. This is going to be pretty good because we're going to hit a lot of pegs, and with all the refreshes, like, it just makes it even better. So let's get our relic and then go off to the boss. Hopefully we can get the relic that gives us crits on refreshes. That would be the best thing, but every shot is a crit when fired below 30% health. That's a good backup. We have a couple of those. We do more damage, 2 times damage when our health is below 25%, so all things considered, not too bad. Oh hey, there's a little tutorial about the Mem Orb. Very powerful orb that gains bonus damage for every peg you've hit with any orb so far this battle. Does take time, and until level 3 it can only be used once per battle, so just discard it, basically. And it can also target any enemy, so we're going to go ahead and discard it, like I suggested. And this is where, oh yeah, this thing is dense, so it's going to be heavy. It's going to fall pretty quickly, but Overflow is very powerful if we can get it to work. It'd be nice if we could hit a, oh my gosh, 700 damage, not bad, and a ton of bombs. Alright, so we have to do 6,000, okay, we've already done like 800 damage to this guy. We have to do 6,000 to it by the end, by the time it gets to us, and I would love to hit some crits, please. Crits are very powerful. Come on, you're close to a crit. If you hit that, it's gonna, ooh, there we go. That is 1,000 damage. And every time it gets launched upwards from a bomb near the bottom, it just hits every peg. And the cool thing is, we could use our next orb, the Neck Orb Mancer, to hit a lot of these dead pegs. And I might actually skip. I don't typically discard just because I never do. It's one of those things you have to remember. Oh, never mind. It's one of those things you kind of have to remember to do, and I never do. This might take a little bit to just get this orb through. We've already done half of the remaining HP with just one. Oh my god. 2,400. I think we've got this. This thing moves very slowly, by design. So it's just going to be a matter at this point of doing as much damage as we can, as quickly as we can, just to get out of the fight and move on. So, more bombs, 200 damage, and that's unfortunate. It kind of was supposed to go to the right side, not to the left side, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and get rid of the stone level 1 and use the stone level 3. Get a crit. This is going to power up our Ouroboros, and yeah, that should be close to everything. Alright. 800 damage. We already start with 400 damage. Alright, let's just throw it over here, and that should be the boss fight. So let's actually maybe not. It's gonna be close. Oh, 36 HP. Come on. We just have to hit like one thing. There we go. Alright, so that is the boss fight. We get a new orb. The Swerve has no special effects. The Electorb Magnet, or the Omega Orb, downgrades everything, but does have Overflow. Honestly, I think let's just go with the Swerve. See what that does if it gets leveled up. And we have Glorious Suffering. Again, every attack is -2, -3, but pegs activated get upgraded. Not good enough. Every 3 provides explosive force until board refresh. Not really that good. Attacks do 2 times damage, but you deal no. Okay, we're gonna take the kinetic meteorite. It's not gonna be super useful because we refresh quite often. But these other 2 are awful for us, so we're not gonna do them. But that is the castle completed. We have a very powerful build. This is really fun. So hopefully this time we can complete the caverns and complete the Cruciball. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!